I called to give you the answer.
Go ahead.
About 5 years ago, after I had thought I could retire, I realized I couldn't retire. I had to be on the air. Plus, I got 2 teenage kids at a big house, and I have to support them. I had a good living and made a good living, but I need income. So, Carlos Slim, the Mexican billionaire, is a good friend, and he said, why don't we do something together? So we started Aura.tv, which is an internet network. So I'm on the internet every day at Aura.tv. We license the show to Hulu, which also puts it on. We license it to YouTube, which puts it on. And then a regular cable channel, RT, came. Now, we knew RT was owned by the Russian government. So they licensed the show, but they signed a contract that said they will never, ever edit us. Whatever we say, we're an independent show that happens to be carried by their channel. Putin gets attacked today. I taped 2 shows. Putin got murdered. They have never edited a show.
Why would the Russian government want they just want an entry into American television? Why would they buy the show?
I think they want Larry King. I don't know what to say.
Well, I like that. That's great. But why would they
just use it as a? But they have never interfered. When I watched the channel, by the way, I know that gentleman said they're an arm of the Russian government. Well, they're owned by the Russian government. But I have never seen anything that was obviously anti-American. Ed Schultz does their news at night, and he's an old friend of mine. He's an American liberal, but he's certainly not pro-Russian. He does a show every day. So I've never seen it, but the Russian government does own it, but they don't pay me. They pay a company
right.
that Carlos Slim owns.
All right, now, does it bother you at all that you are on, at least on one of the outlets that carry you, that you were on a network that is owned by the Russian government? Does that bother you?
Yes. I would rather be on MSNBC or CNN, or I wouldn't want to be on Fox. Now,
why did you retire if you thought you still might want to work? Did you make a mistake?
Yes. No, I made a mistake. I didn't make. What happened was I'd always had 5-year contracts at CNN. I worked there almost 26 years. In the later years, the last contract they offered me was a 1-year contract with a 1-year option. And I felt they were sort of telling me, you're 78 years old, 79, it's getting up. So I said, thank you very much. They gave me a very nice deal. They paid me for 3 more years. They didn't have to. I had a wonderful arrangement for all those years at CNN, and I thought I could retire. And I'm sitting home. I'll give you the exact night. The night we killed Osama bin Laden. Obama comes on television to tell us we killed Osama bin Laden. I jumped up off the chair, ready to go somewhere to broadcast. And I had nowhere to go.
Wow.
And I really felt missing it. And I'm a guy got to get out of the house. I gotta do things.
You need something to do. You need something to do every day.
I need to talk to people. I do conventions. I need communication. I don't text. I don't have a cell phone. I use a flip phone. I like the sound of the human voice. I don't text. I don't receive. I can receive a text, but I don't send any out. So I'm a product. I miss typewriters. I've been in this business 61 years. How old are you?
I'm 58.
All right. I was on the air 3 years when you were born.
That is hard to believe. Yep.
And I keep doing it. I don't know how I keep doing it. Someone said I'm probably the oldest regular person on television.
How many shows do you do a week now for that is aired on television?
I do for Aura.tv. I do 3 shows called Larry King Now, which are all kinds of people. We have celebrities and we have movie stars and figures. And then we do 2 called Politicking. They all air on all the channels.
Larry?
RT airs Larry King Now, and we do Politicking, which is a show devoted to politics.
We will talk to you. Don't be call. We'll talk to you next week. Very good, pal.
Okay, baby. Goodbye.
Mr. King. Good job out of Eddie Erickson and Colin Schmeling. Rain, go away. Will you please? Geez, give us a break. Wow, I got a day off tomorrow and I can't play golf. I don't think. We'll see you tomorrow.